This segment is sponsored by Havemeier Homes. The local housing market continues to amaze. Home sellers who are prepared correctly are in a great position right now. Kendra Havemeier is here from Havemeier Homes with tips for sellers who are getting their properties ready for the spring and summer market. Hi, Kendra.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, I am glad to. Are you expecting it to be a good time for folks to sell this spring and summer?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Even right now. The average home price went up 18% last year, and now we're already seeing January through March that the prices have risen by 12%. And that's usually our slow month. So it would be a really great time for sellers to capitalize on their home this year and get a great return on their investment since we're still dealing with really low inventory in Grand Rapids.
Do sellers get overwhelmed by the process of preparing to sell? Where do they even start?
Yeah. So to get the ball rolling, it can be very overwhelming. But the first thing that you do is just contact your realtor. And you know what is a lot of times people say, well, I'm not ready yet. I'll wait for you to come over when it's all ready. But that first step is really important to have the realtor to come over. Even if you're months out and it's not show ready, a realtor will be able to look past it and help you figure out what a good game plan would be. So even though the market is hot, that doesn't mean that you should skimp out on doing repairs, making sure that it's show ready, because a clean and decluttered home sells for a lot more than something that needs a lot of work.
Yeah, it could make the difference or mean the difference between that 12% increase you talked about, I think.
Right, absolutely.
As a listing agent, what are some of the items that you take care of for the seller?
So my tagline is explore the simple side of buying and selling. And I really do want to make that process as simple as possible. I let my clients know specifically what they need to do to take care of their home, give them a specific list. But then I take care of some other things just to make sure that it's not so stressful for them. So I get a cleaner out the day before photos to deep clean at no charge. I get a professional photographer out there. I deal with any staging that the home may need. And of course, coming up with a competitive price and creating a marketing plan for them.
Any other tips though for those sellers who are preparing?
Yeah, so I give my sellers a specific list since every home has a different need depending on what a buyer's expectations are in that price point. But there are always 4 main tips that I have on my list. So I'd be willing to share that with everyone. So tip number 1 is address any possible repairs, get contractors in and scheduled if necessary, since those do take time. Tip number 2 is declutter and donate. Not only just the main living space, but also the closets. A small closet looks a lot smaller when it's packed full. Tip number 3 is paint. Paint goes a long way. Even if it's just painting over white baseboards and trim, it really does clean up a space. And tip number 4 is create curb appeal. Buyers sometimes drive past a home, and just to depend if they want to schedule a showing. So just to make sure that you have your landscaping done well, even some planters in the front do go a long way.
Let's not leave buyers out. Real quick, what is your best advice for buyers in this market?
Listen to your realtor. Sometimes when I have buyer consultations, I tell them what needs to be done for them to win an offer. And so, I mean, I look back on it, and 2 years ago, I would think that list sounds crazy, but that's what you have to do. It's a seller's market, and you need to do everything to put your best foot forward.
Now is the time when you need the expertise of a realtor. If you want that house, you better listen. That's good advice. All right.
Yes.
And that advice goes for anyone buying or selling a home right now. Buckle up. It certainly is not for the faint of heart what you do, Kendra. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
And folks, you can contact Kendra at the phone number you see there on your screen. It is 616-821-5525, or on her website, it's havemeierhomes.com. Thanks, Kendra.
Thank you.